coming on alongside Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Bills in this matchup. We know how well they throw the football, but they're going to have their work cut out for them in this one.
Yeah, they're going up against a top 5.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Buffalo offense ready to bring out their high-powered attack, and at the center of it all, of course, the rocket arm man in his 5th year out of Wyoming, Josh Allen. Into the air right away is Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. On first down, Allen. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Allen off the play fake. His throw incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Allen again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive step.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete here.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Now Allen off the bootleg. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice in bounce back and kill a repeat performance like that. Agreed. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Allen. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Singletary will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. And they'll try and run it in with Singletary. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He started throwing like that on his miss now on his first 4 attempts.
I'm eager to see what his demeanor is going to be from this point forward, because the best ones, they missed the first 15 attempts, and they think they're going to hit the next 15. Let's see if he has that type of an attitude.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Well, let's spotlight Devin Singletary as this offense comes back out. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. From midfield, here's Allen. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him get too much.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to to throw. He'll find Gabriel Davis. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Throwing on first down is Allen. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Bills at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They run here with Singletary. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Moss. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
With Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Another run here with Dobbins. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. From the gun, it's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And a short gain down to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. They'll go option to the short side. And he is going to lose yardage here. Gregory Rousseau works his way in for the stop and the loss. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. To throw is Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Tucker's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take it.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here are the Bills to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen on the catch. It's Crowder. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Allen now on 1st down. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 70 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. Now it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field. Now, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. The Jackson going to hold on to it again. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Jackson, option right. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Deshaun Jackson from 10 yards out. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
It works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The football back to the Bills and Stephon Diggs. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to get.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. On play action, Allen. Man open, here is Crowder. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. This one incomplete. Almost picked up by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Kyle Hamilton picks it. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Play action. Now Jackson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 101 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Gregory Rousseau able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and that will keep the lead at 8.
Well, he might be the best kicker the game's ever seen, and we've seen him hit from 66, which is the all-time record. But anything 60-plus, that's a very low percentage kick. Don't tell him. He doesn't believe it. But this one winds up no good.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. from midfield. Here's Allen. Can't get away, and he's taken down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Well, this drive's been one to forget. They ended up going backwards on 3rd and long and ended up going to the sidelines with their tail back between their legs. And now they have to pump the ball away.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping, and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen airing one out for Crowder. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. And the slot man goes in motion left. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. And they'll try and run it in with Singletary. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. With the football back over to Baltimore and J.K. Dobbins.
Now, Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
Yes, and he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it?
Now Jackson on first down. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Jackson targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Jackson looking to throw on third.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 20.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards.
And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a flag comes out as that is batted down and incomplete. But I think there was early contact. Let's check the call. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
A final shot before half for Allen.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Gabriel Davis as time expires in the first half. And the Bills are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
And now this will be the final play of the half, as with no time remaining, they'll try and add 2 more to the lead right before intermission.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out here with the option left.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bills have recovered.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Singletary again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complementary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll try the draw here with Dobbins. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 113 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. To throw is Jackson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he will have a Ravens first. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 39. Jackson now. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Here's Jackson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Jackson. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So that one is his third of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there.
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning it.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens 21-yard line.
Now Allen again. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Bills just continue to roll. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
And, oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Pettis now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. You know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson, and the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Gregory Rousseau picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Someone's closing in on a big lead and says he's going to take him in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up a throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
I think they're just a product of trying to buy themselves 5 extra yards.
And they want to help their punter out, right? Help with the angle, trying to pin the ball deep. That's exactly what they did there.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still 1st down.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delayed game, offense.
Why are we doing this?
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delayed game, offense.
And that flag accepted.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delayed game, offense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack, too.
And, boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delayed game, offense.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Still second down.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
Delayed game, offense.
So that's going to push him back half the distance.
Still second down.
time, baby. Let's go. This is the calm before the storm. Let's turn it up.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
So they'll walk him back half the distance.
Still second down.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
Delay of game, offense.
So that penalty will back him up half the distance to the goal line.
Still second down.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Still second down.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
Delay of game, offense.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Still second down.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
Delay of game, offense.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Still second down.
On second down, here's Allen. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
It's all right, Bucko. Come on, guys. It's all right, Bucko. Let's get some. Let's go, baby. Let's have some fun. It's something.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now Allen going to back away and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Man open, here is Crowder. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Go. Finish it on! Come on!
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Bills have recovered.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
On second down, here's a run with Moss. Oh, able to avoid him. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Right back to Moss. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the gun, it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10. To the air. Allen. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Allen. And that will be incomplete as well.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback when there's extra defenders on the field. Down package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now a stoppage for an injured player. A lot of people holding their breath on this one right now. That's Stephon Diggs, who is shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On first down, they stick with Singletary. And he is going to lose yardage here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Allen. Staying on his feet. And escapes the sack. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen. 30 yards. And the Bills are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown pass as they're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Delay of game, offense.
They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. Well, this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point. And this is going to be a delay of game. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them.
Delay of game, offense.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them.
Delay of game, offense.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for 2. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them.
Delay of game, offense.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them.
Delay of game, offense.
The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for 2. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them.
Delay of game, offense.
So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. The quarterback will keep it himself. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the two-point conversion.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Now this thing gets marked where it went out of bounds, so they're going to have really good starting field position near midfield. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Now Jackson on first down. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Hey, middle. 13, you. Yeah.
Now it's Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Injuries delay Rashad Bateman's arrival into the Baltimore Ravens lineup in 2021, but he still put up 515 yards in 12 games as a rookie. The Ravens do believe a 1,000-yard season is more than possible from their first rounder in 2022. Here, he gets him a first down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Dalvin's going to take the handoff on the option. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
There's Jamison Crowder, so dependable and active in the slot as he brings out the offense for their next series. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Still first down.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
Delay of game, offense.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. Now Allen going to give it to Moss. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second down.
And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back him up halfway.
Delay of game, offense.
They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway.
Delay of game. Offense.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Still second down.
And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back him up halfway.
Delay of game. Offense.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway.
Delay of game. Offense.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Still second down.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them.
Delay of game. Offense.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
And he's got room. And he's all the way across the 50 before he's finally pushed out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. A give, Singletary right side. And he's got some space here. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And now they'll throw with Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Jamison Crowder, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Gregory Rousseau able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken at the goal line.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And the Ravens taking the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw is Jackson. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. Jackson. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And they will remain well behind.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. They go right back to Singletary. A gain of 3, 2nd down. To throw, it's Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Kyle Fuller.
And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st. He'll drop to throw.
Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson over the middle. It's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line. Jackson will throw again. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And the Bills are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Singletary to get the drive started. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. So Allen's going to look to throw. That is complete downfield to Knox. A big play here for Buffalo. 48 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Man open, here is Crowder. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the... And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
They're just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly.
I'm the best.